Hello everyone, this is Faisal with another video. Hope you're all well and staying safe. Do you suffer from high blood pressure? Or perhaps your father, your husband, or even your brother suffers from high blood pressure? High blood pressure is often dubbed the silent killer and is the leading cause of heart disease in men. Now, the danger of high blood pressure lies in its ability to damage the cardiovascular system without presenting obvious symptoms. So you don't even know that it's there. Now, regular monitoring is crucial, but conventional and traditional methods can be seriously inconvenient, like the pressure monitors you get now. You have to cart it around and there's no space for it and that kind of stuff. And that's where the Huawei Watch D2, a groundbreaking smartwatch, comes in, right? This is an amazing device. It's a fully fledged EU medical device, regulation certified blood pressure monitor. It's designed to transform your personal health management by offering a convenient alternative to bulky traditional monitors. And I have one of them. Trust me, they are big and bulky. And to tell you more about the Huawei Watch D2, I do have one right in my hand here. A huge thanks to Huawei for allowing me to review the Huawei Watch D2. Let's do an unboxing. Okay guys, so this is the Huawei Watch D2. This was launched in Barcelona in Spain, and I was actually fortunate enough to be at that particular launch, but it only arrived in South Africa recently. So let's do an unboxing. Okay. Okay, let's check what's in the box. Okay, so in the box you do get the device. Okay, I'm going to take that out and just leave it one side. And then you have a couple of inserts. So in here on the side, you do have an extra strap. And this is because some people's wrists are actually bigger than others. So I'm going to put that aside. Also in here, we do have a charging cable. Okay, so you have the charging cable. All right, leave that aside. And then also in a box, okay, you do have a wrist measurement tool or wrist circumference ruler. So this will make it easier for you to measure your wrist and see which strap do you need. On the other side, there is some documentation. So a warranty card and some other info. Let's put that aside. And that's about it in the box. All right, so this is the Huawei Watch D2. And basically there's some instructions in here. It says keep the watch at the same height as your heart to accurately measure your blood pressure. All right, but we'll check that out a little later when we do the review. Okay, so that's the strap. I'm going to open that. Okay, and I'm just going to remove the screen protector from here. Okay guys, there you have it. So that's the front of the watch. Okay, that's the side. So it has a rotating crown and also a rectangular button. Okay, that's the other side. It's basically plain. And then underneath the watch, I don't know if you can see in here, that's where the sensors are. Okay, and then this strap, okay, has got a cuff, the way you see on normal blood pressure monitors. And this basically inflates and you can do the test on the watch. The watch has a built-in air pump, which inflates this particular cuff and measures your blood pressure. So let's switch it on. Okay, so the Huawei logo comes up and it's powered by Harmony OS. Okay, so I'm going to set this up and then we'll do a review of the Huawei Watch D2. But let me just show you the strap quickly before we do that review. So here you can see the strap, right? And here you can see this is the prongs that clips onto the watch, right? So it's easy to put the new strap in. And in this little thing here, you can see a sort of like a pipe. Okay, that's where the air gets pumped into from the watch. The air pump pumps in air into the watch and inflates this particular cuff. So check this out. So that's the cuff. And once it's inflated and it's on your wrist, then this allows the watch to give you your blood pressure. Okay guys, so I want to show you quickly how the wrist circumference ruler works. Okay, so you'll know which strap to use, right? Let me just take off this particular watch. This is the Huawei Watch GT5, by the way. There is a video on my channel, you can check it out as well. So I'm currently using this one. Putting that aside. Okay, so this is the ruler. So what it's saying is basically you must measure your wrist 2 centimeters away from here. So we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to basically put it on this line and then we'll measure it. Okay, and then you pull it close. Okay, so basically you can see my wrist is between a 17 and an 18. All right, so basically I'm going to need the large strap. Okay guys, so the Huawei Watch D2 might look like a popular smartwatch, but it's got a feature you won't find in any other place. It can measure your blood pressure, and it is in fact the world's first smartwatch rated for ambulatory blood pressure monitoring, or ABPM. Now this particular D2, the new watch, builds on the groundbreaking blood pressure tracking of the first D model. In a world first for any smartwatch, its ambulatory blood pressure monitoring, or ABPM, as I mentioned, the system is now certified by China's National Medical Products Administration and the EU's Medical Device Regulation Body. So this watch has got amazing features. The blood pressure monitoring tech is housed inside a revised chassis that is slimmer and lighter than the original Huawei Watch D. So this is a significant improvement from the previous model. This new version features a 1.82-inch AMOLED display, which is larger and clearer than its predecessor. So really nice. The screen is crisp and it's clear. Now guys, listen to this. Including a blood pressure technology in a device the size of a wristwatch is an amazing technological feat. No other brand, no other smartwatch has got a blood pressure monitor built inside. Like the previous model, the D2 houses a narrow mechanical airbag, as you can see it here, right? A narrow mechanical airbag in its strap, and on paper, this is the ultimate wearable for anyone with blood pressure issues. So if you've got blood pressure, or if you know that somebody that's got blood pressure, this is the device for you. Okay guys, so to check your blood pressure is so easy with this particular watch, right? I'm going to show you. So here I got it on. I'm going to click on that, and there's the app for the blood pressure. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and at the bottom it says measure. So I'm going to click on measure there. It's counting down, and you take your hand and you put it like this, but you stay absolutely still. It needs to be in line with your heart, right? So as it counts down, I can feel the cuff, the strap inflating, right? Like a normal blood pressure monitor. You know, when they put it on your arm, I can feel it inflating with air. And at the moment, while it's inflating, I cannot hear the air pump pumping air into the cuff. That's how silent it is. Now imagine having this on your hand all the time, instead of carrying a blood pressure monitor with you everywhere, in your bag or wherever it is in your backpack. This is on your wrist all the time. And you can have 24-hour blood pressure monitoring. There is no other watch like this. This is a world first. So as I speak to you, the watch is actually quite stiff on my hand because it's inflated. And it's still inflated. And it's just deflated. And it's given me a reading. Now, I'm not going to share that reading with you because that's my personal medical history and it will be unethical to share it. The Huawei Watch T2 also incorporates a health glance feature that allows you, right, to measure 6 critical body indicators with a single tap and generate a comprehensive report. These indicators including taking a deep breath, heart rate, blood oxygen, stress levels, skin temperature, and sleep breathing awareness and sleep monitoring. So here's that feature I'm talking about here. So everything is here, right? Health at a glance. And also it has ECG, which is your heart rhythm. So you will activate it and use the square button to actually measure the ECG. Unlike its predecessor, the Watch T2 can be used to make calls. Microphone and loudspeakers are built in. It does not have its own LTE connection, so a paired smartphone must always be within Bluetooth range. So if I go here, and if you see, if I click on the icon button, that I did phone Amara a little bit earlier, right? So voice transmission is good overall, the sound for the watch wearer is good, and the speaker is loud enough. The smartwatch does not display all contacts of the paired smartphone, right? So you can only store up to about 12 contacts, but it must be done via the app on your smartphone. Individual contacts, as I mentioned, must be stored in the Huawei Health app, which can then be called from the watch. So it allows for up to 12 favorites. So maybe your wife, your daughter, your children, or whatever it is. Now, the most important feature, and this is something that I love about Huawei watches, which is the battery life. Coming on to battery, and you can see this one's got around 51%. If the 24-hour blood pressure measurement is activated with an interval of 30 minutes, that's the ambulatory blood pressure, the battery life of the Watch T2 is still impressive. I mean, it's just amazing. When using all functions, including the always on display and wearing it all day, the smartwatch still shows over 70% of charge after 24 hours. With the function switched off, the powerful battery lasts up to 6 days on a single charge. And you might get a little bit more than that if you don't play around with it and if you switch other functions off. And remember, quick charging is supported when you need to top up urgently. So Huawei is renowned for that. I mean, just 30 minutes can charge your watch up to 70%. Okay guys, so on top of all these technological assets that I mentioned, the Huawei Watch 2 looks good and it really does feel good. It sits beautiful on the hand. Huawei watches empower you to take control of your well-being. With such an impressive range of health features in one device, it can pay to wear your heart on your sleeve. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And remember, there are a whole lot of other videos on my channel, so please do check them out as well. Remember, I also did a video on the Huawei Watch GT5, so I'm going to include the link. Check it out here. So until next time, please do take care of yourself and each other, and remember to stay safe. See you around. Peace.